Up or hang on?
No, just hold on. I'm going to put you on hold.
Okay, thank you.
All right, 1 sec. Hi, Andrew. You still there?
Yep.
So, I'll wait for you to come closer. Hear me all right?
Ready? Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm going to pass you to my boss, who is a little more, he's a better versed in this situation for you, and he's going to explain to you what happens from here, all right?
Thank you, sir.
All right,
Can I get your name?
So I'm Officer Hogland, Hauland.
What's your badge number?
Passing you off. My badge number is 944,
Thank you, sir.
and then I'm going to be passing you off to Officer Thielen, all right?
Thank you.
Yep. Hi, Andrew.
How you doing, Mr. Thielen?
Hi, I'm doing all right. So I kind of got a little bit of the gist, and I think there's a little concern that I have here about some of the advice that your attorney might be giving you. So to kind of give you a little bit of background on what we can do under circumstances like this, because this is considered a civil matter, we as the police don't have any authority over a civil agreement. That doesn't mean that...
Then why did you come in my house? I mean, I don't get it. You guys show up at my house for all this stuff. Like, she calls you guys all the time and violates the order. And this time, she took my kid out of the county to a camp that I did not approve on my custody today.
Well, as far as to any of the previous, since I'm not versed or I haven't been on those calls myself, it's hard for me to answer for what may have happened in the past. I don't know what the particulars were for each of those cases. I'm sure that, yes, we show up, we talk, we converse with people who make the complaints all the time. Whether or not that results in any type of action on our behalf, I don't know. I don't know all the particulars, and I'm sure there's...
Yeah, and this is not a civil matter. This is criminal.
Well, no, it is a civil matter.
If she violates a parenting agreement multiple times, that's not breaking from a judge's order. You can go look up the judge's order. Today is my custody day. So why aren't my kids here?
Okay, Andrew. I need you to kind of give me an opportunity to speak.
All right. I hope you understand where I'm coming from as a father.
I understand your frustration.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, I love you. Go ahead. I'm sorry, sir.
So what you're talking about is it is a court order. It is enforceable, but it is a civil court order. Custody issues are civil court orders. They're not criminal court orders. They can be violated, yes, but a judge is the only person who can violate somebody for those issues.
So how can I get in front of a judge?
Yep. So if you have an attorney, and if you're paying an attorney, and your attorney is telling you to do these things, basically, if your attorney told you what I was told, your attorney is telling you to make a false police report, which your attorney is giving you advice to commit a crime. Now, I don't.
That's not a crime. I'm sorry, but
To report some kidnapping is not a kidnapping.
well, how? I mean,
Criminal violation.
go look up the definition of kidnapping in the.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to also try to debate you about the.
I get it. So I guess my one question before we go any further is,
Yeah.
how can you help me get my kids here today?
How, as we as the police?
Yeah, can anybody help me get my kids on my custody day?
No. If you want to get down to it and to be blunt, no, we cannot help you to get your children today.
So she could just keep my children every day if she wanted to, and then you wouldn't do anything about it?
Unless ordered so by a judge, then no, we would not.
So should I file this with the court?
Yes, absolutely. And that is what we are.
And what would you say? What would you say to a judge if it was your child, your custody day? What would you?
Here's the thing: the judge will have copies of the custody agreements. They're going to have your testimony that the custody agreements are not being met, and then you have to. The judge has to make the ruling on the violation and then make any stipulations or changes or any type of ruling that they would be able to make given the circumstances. So yes, you absolutely should. And if you have an attorney, your attorney should have already done this for you.
I mean, it's just today.
You're paying this person. Well, it doesn't even matter. You pay your attorney a lot of money, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They should be working for you. Right now, the attorney is giving you poor advice and trying to, in my opinion.
Actually, I liked his advice better than yours, to be honest.
Well, and I understand that. If we live in a different society, I agree with you.
We live in a hellish society, buddy.
We still have laws that we have to abide by as well. And you pay your attorney a lot of money. Your attorney should be filing this in court, this violation, and getting you.
So you file it as a violation of custody agreement?
I believe so. I don't know the exact terminology. I'm just not well versed in the exact terminology on how that would go down, but it would be something similar to that. I mean, it's a violation of the existing court order.
Yeah. So that's great.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's wrong. It's a violation of the court order. It is a legal document, but it has to be done through the civil court, not the criminal aspect.
I know, sir, but answer this. If she violates a order from a judge, is that not a crime?
It is a civil violation, depending on what it is. It is a civil crime. It's a civil violation, not a criminal violation. There are two.
It's why they call it criminal, is because the word crime is in there. But yeah, the civil stuff I understand, but this is a crime against a judge's order. So.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Here's what I will tell you, and whether you agree with this or not, we will not be taking any action based on the information that you've provided. There is no crime that's being reported here today.
Okay, but can there at least be a complaint?
There always is. Every time we talk to somebody over the phone, there's a documentation.
Well, that's not true, because I reported a guy taking pictures.
That is absolutely true, Mr. Conboy. It is absolutely true because it gets sent to us.
I know, but here's the thing. I called the Apple Valley Police Department last July, and I reported a guy across the street taking pictures of my daughters out of his window, and there's absolutely no police report of it. There's no record of it in your system.
Okay. Well.
So that's wrong.
Well, here's what I can tell you. You did talk to dispatch first because you are put into direct contact when you call 911. If they didn't send it to us, which I will.
They did, because they sent an officer here.
Okay, then
and there's no report of an officer even being here that day.
Well, there may not be a formal police report. There would be an incident complaint report.
And there's no incident complaint form either.
And Mr. Conboy, I can't answer that for you right now. I'm not sure.
I know.
What your investigation is.
I feel like I've been
going on and on,
I know, and I'm sorry to take so much of your time. You've been very helpful. I respect you and what you do, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from as a father.
I understand your frustration.
All right, buddy. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
All right. You have a better day.
You too.